This is annoying. I'm driving in my Dodge Caravan, and it starts to make a roaring noise like an airplane or something while I'm driving. And when I turn one way, the noise gets louder, and when I turn the other way, here, let's see if we can do it in a second. See, it sounds like an airplane. And I'll turn the other way. See, the noise goes away almost. And turn that way. There we go. We're going to go around this curve. Turn that way, the noise goes away. So what could that be? Dodge Grand Caravan here. It seems to be making a noise when I drive, and it's louder when I turn to the right, and it gets quieter when I turn to the left. Hear that? Very strange. Okay, my buddy told me to check to see if there's play in the tire. I try rocking the tire up and down, and it's really solid. He says if there's play in there, it could be the bearings are getting loose, but there seems to be a little bit of play when I rock it back and forth. I don't know if you can see that. So maybe there's something loose in the linkage going to the steering. Maybe that's causing the problem. Okay. Okay. There seems to be a little bit of play in the drive shaft also. I'm not sure if that's normal or not. Okay. Okay, so here's our Dodge Caravan, and I want to see, it keeps on making this noise and I can't see what's going on under the car, so I have an idea. I have a GoPro and a super strong magnet and a zip tie. Maybe I can somehow fasten the camera under the car and drive it around and see what's going on, and hopefully it doesn't fall off and I lose the camera while I'm driving. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I have it cinched up around there. I have access to all the buttons, and see if I can find a place to stick it on the car under there so it will stay in place while I drive around and try to watch what's going on. Very cool, huh? Let's take a look, see if this is going to work. There, I stuck it right up there. There seems to be some metal under here, and it's fastened pretty good. I just need to turn the camera on. This is a fisheye lens, so hopefully it will be able to see what's going on all around there. And we'll try driving and see if we can notice anything while we're driving. Very cool, huh? So, we'll start this thing recording. Make sure it's recording. Okay, looks like it's recording. Okay, I'll put it up under there. There we go. Get it in place. And let's take her for a ride. Okay, we got the video camera going. Yeah, let's stick her in here. Let's see what's going on. Okay. There we go. So this is the passenger side. Let's see, maybe we can take a look under the driver's side as well. And that was the driver's side. Okay, so here is an accelerometer. And let's see. I'll try to unbox this thing and see what's inside of it. Thanks for choosing Wit Motion. Okay. Here is the manual, and here's the accelerometer. And I'm thinking about, what the heck? Okay. Must be some kind of QR code to get the software for this. And here's a USB. I'm not sure what that's for, but we'll look at the directions here and figure out what's going on, I guess. Oh, directions here. And says there some kind of switch here. Turn it on. A blue light should come on. Okay. So it looks like it's working. And there's a QR code, so I guess I will download the app for this thing and try it out, see if it works. Okay. In order to make the measurements you want to have this solidly attached to the car. So I have this super magnet, neodymium super magnet, and I'm thinking about just taking some electrical tape here and wrapping it around this sensor that I have here, and we will see if we can get some good measurements of vibrations from our vehicle here. Stupid thing that's vibrating like crazy. Okay, let's get going. I'll put this together. Okay, so here's our sensor, and it actually senses magnetic field. It's got something magnetic in there, and I'm probably going to need two hands to wrap this thing around, but I'm just going to wrap it around this thing a few times, like so. Make sure it's solidly on there. I'm going to do end over end because the switch is on this side and the charging port's on that side, so it makes sense to wrap it this way. Okay, so here is our accelerometer, and I'll turn it on. Is it blinking? I don't see it blinking now. Maybe it doesn't like the strong magnet. Well, let me see if I can hook up to it. Okay, I guess I can see it blinking. It's just really bright out here. Okay, so I wanted to put it under, let's see, here's our, we'll do the driver's side wheel. I want to hook it someplace to the support on this thing. Maybe on top of this guy here. Okay, there we go. And we'll try driving around and see if we see vibrations coming off of this guy. Okay, very cool. Okay. This is really exciting, huh? We're going to test out our accelerometer. So we are inside our vehicle, and we'll start her up and get going. Hook up to the accelerometer. We'll see what we see. Okay, so we will go to, got our car running, and we have it on accelerator, and I'm taping this. So we will see if we see vibrations. This is the driver's side, the left-hand side. Wheel suspension, okay? Okay, wow. I need to get going a little bit faster to see if the vibrations are coming off of this wheel. Okay, here we go. Full speed ahead. Okay. I can hear the vibrations, but I'm not seeing a lot of vibrations on the sensor. Okay, so there's our first run. We'll stop this and we'll maybe move the sensor to a different spot. Okay. First run was a success. I'm going to pull the sensor off of this side over here. Oh gosh. Hopefully it's still underway. Okay. Here's our sensor. And I'll stick it on the other side. Try it there. Okay, very cool. Didn't fall off, so that's always a good sign. We'll get up under here. Well, this other guy over here, this other suspension for the wheel. Okay. And we will get going. Let's see how this works. Okay. Turn it into sensor mode, and we'll check this out. Okay. Okay, we have it attached to the passenger side wheel arm there, and I accidentally turned the power off to that thing, so I had to restart it to turn it back on. And there we go. Let's try this one. You can see the acceleration, the vehicle. Okay, we'll get her up to about 30 miles an hour. It still doesn't seem like there's a lot of vibrations there, though. Okay. Very good. Big difference between those two, so I think maybe I'm going to try to stick it on the transmission in between and see if that is what's causing the vibrations. Okay, let me get the sensor out the other wheel, radial arm or whatever they call it, and we'll try sticking it in the center of the car, see if the vibrations are coming from there. Okay, here we go. Reach in there. Careful not to hit the switch, it's still on. Okay. Let's see if I can stick it. Oh. I don't know. Someplace further in. Maybe on that transmission thing in there. I don't know if I can see a good spot to stick it. Maybe I'll have to come up underneath. Maybe I'll turn the tire the other way. See if I can get up there easier. God bless hydraulics, huh? Okay. Well, maybe I'll stick it on this thing. There we go. There, right in there. Okay. See if there's more vibrations there or not. Let me orient this up and down more so that the x-axis and the y-axis are something meaningful. And we'll take her for another drive. Okay. Okay, here we go. Captain, my captain. Prepare for warp speed. On my mark. Get my sensor ready, and we'll take some more data. Okay, so this time I have it hooked to that kind of transmission thing in the center, and we will start going and see if that thing is causing vibrations. Get up to 30 miles an hour. Okay. well, I don't know, I may have to take this offline and just compare it, because I wasn't keeping track of the units there, but no, those vibrations might be bigger. Let me analyze this. Okay, because I don't know where else to stick it under there. Okay. I'll try to do one more run here. What I wanted to do, I don't know if you can see it, but I wanted to stick it right up. Okay, you can see the blue thing? Put it right up near where the axle goes into the transmission, way up inside of there. And we'll see if that gets more vibrations. Okay. Okay, so now we have put the accelerometer way deep up against the actual transmission where the axle comes out on the driver's side. And we'll see if that causes more vibrations when we get up to about 30 miles an hour. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, it's hard for me to tell just by looking at this. I'm going to have to analyze the data a little bit closer. I'm not sure where else to stick it on the car, so we'll leave it at that for now. Okay. Okay, so I stuck all of the plots in a single montage here. Let's take a look. Here's the driver's side, the one that was mounted on top of the arm that holds that wheel on. This is the passenger side. This is that motor part that stuck out. It looked like it had a box for pulleys in it or something. And then this was right next to the transmission where the crankshaft comes out. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so I mounted all the plots here in a montage so we could compare them. This is the one that was on the rocker arm above the driver's side wheel. This is the one above the passenger side. This is on the motor. These are mounted in a different orientation. This is the pulley box that was kind of in front, and this is the one that was right up against the transmission where the axle comes out on the driver's side. Okay, so if we compare all these together, let's take a look here. Okay, so this one up here is due to gravity. That's got a 1g acceleration, so this was the vector that's pointing up, so these other two are like x and y. And we'll compare that to this one over here. Again, gravity's on the same one, and x and y here. And you can see the acceleration when I'm taking the car off and doing turns and stuff like that. But these are the vibrations, and it looks like if we compare these vibrations to these vibrations, it looks like there's a lot higher vibrations on the driver's side than there is on the passenger side, as far as I can tell, just looking at these. Now, I guess maybe the X and Y are swapped, because looks like there's some vibrations on this one. Maybe I had the orientation twisted. And so if we go down here, this might have been skewed a little bit, so gravity's on a different dimension because I have the sensor mounted vertically, so a different axis is showing most of the gravity component. It might have been skewed a little bit because this is picking up some of the gravity component too, I think. Anyway, so we do see vibrations here. Let's compare that to up here. If we look at that, this is 1g difference. Here, 1g difference. So significant vibrations there. And there's a lot of vibrations when we mount it right on the transmission here. Okay. And this is, of course, the gravity component. I just mounted it at a different orientation this time, but we're looking at the vibrations. And again, you see the acceleration when the car is taking off here and going around corners and stuff. Very cool, huh? So I'm almost thinking that, comparing the wheels, that maybe there's something going on with the driver's side. I don't know. Of course, I don't know. There is a lot of vibrations here. I think these two sensors might be swapped in direction. Because on this one, the black one's got a lot of vibrations. And on this one, the yellow one's got a lot of vibrations. Compare the two. So the sensor might have been rotated like 90 degrees. So maybe that's why. Maybe one direction's got more vibrations than the other. This is definitely the gravity direction. You're seeing vibrations on that too, but that could be due to bouncing down the road. I don't know. I'll have to look at the data some more. Okay. So I finally broke down, took it to the mechanic, my favorite mechanic. It's hard to find a good one. When you find a good one, you better keep them. Anyway, it's this, you troubleshoot the car, just listen to it. It was the, so the problem was the driver's side front wheel bearing was bad, and so they had to replace that. And so now, as you can see, it's driving real quiet, very nice. So anyway, I'll take a little more at the data, but I think hopefully this helps you out. This is Dr. Janes, and thanks for watching.